Welcome to Michael Cole FD Live. This is number 76. And I've got a special guest tonight. I'm going to call her the Prodigy of Prosperity. She's going to have her cake eating it too. Miss Paige Crews. She's just a beautiful young woman from Legacy Salon and Spa. Round Lake, Illinois. They're making big boom boom in Round Lake. And I got to really kind of tell you what she's all about, because she's killing it. First of all, she's only 23 years old. I mean, I'm either almost old enough to be her grandfather or she's almost young enough to be my grandchild, but she is just exquisite. She graduated high school in 2012, actually started hair school while she's going through high school, and graduated with both. Started as an associate at Legacy at 19 years old, right out of school. And in her first year, went from level 1 to level 4. You know, you fast track it. A few years later, she's 4A. And look at these stats, gang. Look at the stats. That W2 2014, her first year behind the chair, $62,000. That's W2 and gratuities. I mean, that's like, you know, boom, boom all the way. She's also got her second year, she goes from 62 to 75,000. I mean, that's huge, Kimberly. Laura, what do you think? Jen? 2016, she goes to 90, and she's trending. If the next 4 to 5 months go like the last, 7, she's going to do $120,000 at 23 years old. I think you got to give it up for her. I mean, right off the bat. Now, you know, it goes without saying she is a social media ninja, and she's just exploring some turfs in social media, specifically Facebook and Instagram, that I think you're going to find to be interesting. She has just a little bit over 1,000 followers, but 90% of her clientele follow her, and you're going to see why. She's posting probably 3-4 times a week, but in any given week, she's probably photographing 25 clients, posting 3 to 4 of them, and we're going to have a conversation tonight about what she's doing with her other pictures, which I think you're going to find absolutely, I know, Danielle, it is amazing indeed. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to go and get her, because I want her to tell you the story. Miss Paige, how are you? Give it up. So let's get right in it. I was bragging on you before we brought you on, Paige. So get us started. How did you, what was your life like before you got into hair school? And just a capsule of what high school was like and what inspired you to go to hair school.
Well, you know what, like, when I was in hair school, I loved it, but it was something that I never saw that was possible to not only give myself a career and able to support myself in life. I didn't think that I was going to have more than enough to live comfortably as well. So I wanted to go to college and not do what I wanted. And, you know, my mom really told me, you love doing, do what you love and everything will fall into place. So I listened to her, I went to school, and I just fell in love with it.
So, and then when you were in school, that's when you met people, your leadership from Legacy Salon, which was your first salon you went into. What was that like? Because I know that was a big moment for you.
So yeah, that was truly what made me stick around and be in the cosmetology industry too. It was so funny because Legacy came into my school and they told me all about Michael Cole, and I'm like, who's Cole? And so they talked to me about 80 stylists, and that was the very first time that someone told me something of the business side of the cosmetology industry.
Right.
Obviously, I fell in love with the hair and the art of it, but I didn't understand really the amount of money that we could make in the industry.
Right. So I want to make sure that the audience tonight heard what I heard, because we were kind of going in and out. In essence, when you went to cosmetology school, your big moment is when Legacy came in Legacy Salon and Spa, started showing you the 10-year career path, the level charts. They introduce you to some of the work that I'm doing, and you got like motivated. All of a sudden, you see for the first time, oh my God, I can not only do what I love, which is hairdressing, but I can make a lot of money, and that kind of became your big why.
Yeah, I saw that I could make more than enough. And that's what really spoke to me.
All right, so fast forward a little bit. You start working at Legacy, and you had a few months as an associate. You go on the floor, and then your growth was nothing short of extraordinary. You're now trending to do 120 grand now. What's your life like now? I can only imagine what it's like now compared to what it was like before. Give us a taste.
So, I mean, growing up when I was younger, I experienced both sides. I had a lot of money in my bank, and then we went through hard times as well, and I think that's funny. Something that you stuff, like having money is a lot better than that.
Yeah. So then all the but now you're a 4A and you're beginning to pass it on to people that you're working with.
Right, and I think that was huge for me to like able to really give it back and being able to pass it to someone else and letting them grow at a faster rate than I could.
Right. So here we are. So you're there now. Where do you go from here at $120,000 a year? What do you got cooking in your life? What's the next chapter?
Well, I mean, the future holds obviously married. I my own house. I bought my house at 22. I bought my car at 20, 21. I already wet in Punta Cana next year, so that's exciting.
I love it. I want to make sure that they heard what I heard. So you get your first home. She buys her first home at 22. You got a great car. It sounds like you're making more than you want. You have a great life. You're passing it on, and you're on your way. You're going to be married here pretty quick.
Yeah, next year.
So as I'm thinking about, if I'm listening to this, watching this, you're in a place that's way beyond where I'm at if I'm 18 or 19. So in a nutshell, what can you tell people that'll give them some hope and get them and keep them on the track that you've been on?
I think, really keeping up with your education. That's something that's so huge. Like, you never want to stop after school. Getting into a salon that's very and career minded. Like, I'm so fortunate enough to be in a salon like I get that. I mean, really care about you every step along the way. They're growing you personally, professionally, getting you to your best next, and really providing you with the proper education and tools in order for you to have a successful life.
Wonderful. So I want to really spend the last, few minutes of our conversation. We've got about 6, 7 minutes left. You are doing some amazing things on social media. And I'm going to be posting some of your pictures once we chat with you and kind of summarizing. But give us you've got a best practice, and I helped you to kind of put it into a 4 or 5 step process. In a nutshell, take us on that ride. What are you doing that's unique?
I think taking pictures is huge. So taking pictures of everyone. So something that the salon actually invested into was a ring light, which is amazing. And something that's awesome too is being able to put my watermark every single photo. And that really sets me apart from other stylists who aren't doing that. It looks more professional, it looks more put together, and more than likely the guests will come in using your own photos. That's great.
So once you're taking your photographs, because I know you do like 25, 30 guests a week, you post 3 or 4, but there's all of those pictures. You're making sure that when you post them, you're either tagging your guests, and then sometimes your guests will post them and tag you. What's that about, and how are you engaging in conversations with people that are making comments that are getting you those referrals?
Yeah, so the guests picture, I send it to them. They post it on their site. They get super excited, and they love just how professional the picture looks too. And what's really cool is that I get to comment on it, and I get to say, thank you so much for allowing me to do your hair, for allowing me to change your look. And I'm so excited to see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean your script, and I'm going to show them once we're done. But that, thank you for coming in. I enjoyed doing your hair. Thank you for letting me change your look, and then to really watch the comments coming in from their friends, and that comment that you're putting on either your page or their page is really like motivating and inspiring your future referrals to really get interested. And I think large in part that's why you're blowing it up on referral.
And it makes them feel so much more comfortable, I think, to reach out to you. Because if their friends feel that confident to post their picture that I just did, I mean, that just makes them want to contact me themselves, their own friends.
Right. Now, I really want to talk about this last step, because in my mind, you, my friend, are discovering what I think is the next right answer in social media. You said that in any given week, there are 20 clients or more. You're taking their picture. That picture is not showing up on your Instagram page or your Facebook page. However, it's being posted on your client's page, and then your client tags you, and there's something going on there. Give us in your own words what that is and why that should matter to people watching the show.
Okay, so my client, they tagged me, and I repost their post as well. They repost the photo that they post, and my guests, all of these comments show all of these guests to future potential referrals. They comment on there, and that's able for me to really reach out to them. Most of them, they reach out to me.
Wonderful. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, thank you and ask our audience to give it a hand. I'm going to get you off only so that I can kind of walk the audience through your best practice, and so that they really get the benefit of tonight, because I think tonight the content is making this historical. So on behalf of the audience, you did just wonderful. Give it up for Miss Paige Crews one more time, will you? You did great. I'll talk to you in a little bit.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Huge, gang. Now, before I sign off, I want to go back to these PowerPoint slides, because they are really, really key. I want to really make sure that you get what she's up to. So because we had a little bit of, audio challenges. Number one, she's taking a beautiful photograph. I mean, if you go on her Instagram pages, the hair is absolutely amazing. I mean, Paige Crews is like a Bali Lama on steroids. And after she takes the picture of everyone, like she's doing 25 to 30 guests a week, she's taking at least pictures of 25 of her guests. And the irony is, only 3 or 4 of them are finding their way on Paige's Instagram platform as well as Facebook. A lot of those pictures are getting back to the client's page, and that's the secret. That's what I want you to get. So she watermarks and posts them to make sure that anybody that's seeing that content, whether it's on her platforms or her clients, know that it's Paige Crews at Legacy. She's her IG page is automatically reposting to her Facebook. I mean, that's kind of mechanical. And then 4, Paige shares the post to her personal page and tags her guest. And what she's doing is she's sending, I want to get actually so you can see the script. She is, and I want you to listen really hard, as Randy would say, to what I'm about to tell you. This is what she's saying. She's the first comment that you'll find on the guest page when the guest is reposting their picture, and she's saying, "Thank you for allowing me to change your look." Key. Think about a guest that's got their picture on their page, they have 330 of their friends following them according to Facebook and Instagram. So up to that many people are seeing this note. Thank you for allowing me to change your look. I had so much fun doing your hair. I look forward to seeing you again in a few weeks. That's what she's putting on the guest page. So she's taking much greater advantage of her guest page than she is of her other page. That's why I think this woman is doing $120,000 a year in a W-2 and blowing up at 200. I know, Barb Horseman, this is brilliant. This is the next right answer. This is what's going to make a big boom boom. Now, what's interesting is occasionally she'll say something to a friend that made a comment, but most of the time she doesn't. Most of the friends that are seeing her comment and the picture on their friend's page are personal messaging Paige Crews, and from that she's turning that into an appointment on a referral. That's why she can get 3 to 5 referrals per post. I mean, this is amazing. Social media, when she's sharing the picture, not all clients get posted on her page, but many want a copy to keep or to post themselves. So her steps is, I take the photo, I watermark it, make sure that her friends know who this is. Step 2, I ask them if they do decide to post, that they tag her. And then if they post without tagging, I simply post a note to their page. Thanks for posting. I'd love it if you would tag me on this. So it's all working in her favor. And that's why. And now what I did tonight, these are particular pictures that she's posting, not only on her page, but many of her clients are posting these pictures on the client's page. So you can see Samantha here has posted a picture of Samantha on Samantha's page, and she's giving a shout out. She's giving a review to Paige Crews. It says, shout out to Paige, amazing job on my hair last night. I love it so much. And you see another one here from Kinsey, chopped off my hair, needed a change. I love this color. And look at, she had 42 likes, 7 comments. Those 7 people turned into referral. Adriana, this is Adriana's page. This is Cruz's, Paige's client says, my hairstylist just never disappoints me. This one had 119 likes. I'm talking about on the client's page. This is not Paige's post. This is the picture that's on the client's page. 6 comments. I can see now why Paige is getting what she's getting. This is on Miss Janet's page as well, 45 likes. So the great secret, you guys, is start getting the pictures that you're taking of your clients on your client's page, and then make comments. You be the first one to make a comment to compliment your client, thank your client for allowing you to change their look, and then stay very close to all the other comments, because that's what leads to referrals. I know, Shannon Woosley, referrals do lead to growth. So there you have it. It was just an extraordinary conversation. Now, this is what's cool. Next week, Jen Guido, who works with Paige, Jen is 20 years old. And Jen's going to do $70,000 in her first year behind the chair at Legacy. She's already a level 3. So they're blowing it up big time at Legacy. So I want to make sure that you join us next week. And so as you do that now, if you're new to me and the work that I'm doing, you can follow me on Facebook.com/Michael Cole OTT, because that's what you're watching here tonight. And then I'm also now on Instagram blogging, Michael Cole BGTD. On the Facebook OTT page, I am now doing video blogs almost on a daily basis, and I'm hanging out with probably 50 or 60 ninjas. So I'm going to leave that to you. The other thing I want to really suggest, those of you that are just joining for the first time tonight, is get on SummitSalon.com. That is the .com you want to live on if you want to hang out with us. And if you hit /products, it'll take you to our product page. These are all of the, this is our planner on how we plan for social media and guest planning. We have a free tracking app that you can view. If you hit summitsalon.com/MC Live, these are all of the videos, the Facebook Lives that I've done. Tonight was number 76, so I'm going to leave that to you. Now, we have a brand new feature that I want you to take care of, that if you get on summitsalon.com/service goal, we have now calculators where you can put in one number and it shows you your goal. As a matter of fact, I think tomorrow morning I'm going to do a special Facebook Live on our latest, greatest calculator. We have 3 of them now. Summitsalon.com/service goal, summitsalon.com/the magic day calculator, and then summitsalon.com/magic payday. I will demonstrate the latest, greatest tomorrow because it's getting kind of late tonight. So there's the tracking app. Before I end, I always like to end with gratitude. Here are our sponsors. Our first and foremost, Summit Salon Business Center is a very big part of the work we do. I'm a shareholder and have been part of that team for over 15 years. Thank you, Summit Salon. PPD, L'Oreal Professional, is the exclusive sponsor of the Summit work, and here are all their brands. Thank you, because their financial support keeps this going. And then, of course, our friends at Salon Centric, State Beauty, and RDA ProMart. This is all the distribution arms for L'Oreal PPD. Why am I telling you this, and why should this matter? Because these companies support the work and continue to raise the mindfulness. So here we go. It's 25 after. It's been a great show, and hang out with us next week as well.